Alright, next up we got a matchup on Tournament Desert. We got ENEVION playing as GDI in blue, and we got PaRappa playing as Nod in gold. And it looks like PaRappa's going to spawn the top, and ENEVION going to spawn the bottom. Both of these players have been playing since Season 1, I believe. PaRappa has been less active in recent seasons, but he's still hanging around. It's cool to see him back in the ladder. He does also, of course, stream, so be sure to check him out. I believe it's the same as his username, twitch.tv/PaRappa56. So ENEVION here going Power Plant Racks. We're seeing PaRappa going Power Plant Racks into the ref. Expect to see a ref here from ENEVION. Yeah. ENEVION going for an early engineer, it looks like. Interesting. I haven't gotten to see a lot of ENEVION's games lately. He's been grinding out a lot of them on ladder, which is cool to see. Nice to see him wanting to improve and play more. PaRappa using a silo here to better space out his refs. PaRappa going to get pure vision here just from the one minigunner. He's going to be happy about that.
Unit ready. Building.
We do see the engineer is still here along the left hand side. PaRappa has opted to get the Apache to deal with all the infantry on the field. It's going to be a good investment. ENEVION has a Gren here just sitting still. Even though there's a unit here, there's no vision radius on these Phil and Joe units, so PaRappa unfortunately doesn't actually see what's going on here. Apache gonna chew up these infantry. We can see PaRappa's up to 3 ref at this point. He's actually going to be going to strip. He's got nice spacing between his refs. Meanwhile, ENEVION's kind of clustered these all together. This can be kind of more harm than good because it'll mine up all the short distance tib pretty quick, and then your halves are going to be forced to long distance mine for the second half of the game, whereas these being so spaced out means that they're going to be getting the tib with further gaps between them, which is good. And I think the engineer is actually here behind this rock, which is devious placement from ENEVION. As we see 3 ref here and the war factory is going down. Meanwhile, the strip is just down. PaRappa's quite delayed with the strip, but this is primarily due to getting the Apache, I suppose. 3 ref War Factory coming over here for the 4th and 5th ref, and we're going to see the same here from PaRappa. Humvee would ideally be here trying to block this crawl a little bit. Seeing a couple of medium tanks coming out here from ENEVION. It's very hard in this map to play like a real macro game as GDI. So we'll be curious to see what ENEVION goes for. Just selling the silos, no longer in use. Same here from PaRappa. He's going to like to get the 2 refs over this side. We're seeing PaRappa come in with the buggies and the Apache combo. Try to snipe the War Factory. Not quite going to get it. Opting to save his units instead. Pull them back. No need to needlessly throw them away. Seeing a couple of bikes coming out now from PaRappa. Going to be useful as part of the snipe squad. This Humvee's not really doing a huge amount. I mean, he's going in circles, scouting and picking off little shots here and there. We're seeing 4 ref from both players. It's about to lose this War Factory. And we do see the engineer here is on the move. No! Oh, you hate to see it. So the ref is going to be taken. PaRappa is pulling back. Don't know if he's seen this yet. He needs to be careful that ENEVION doesn't build a racks against this refinery, which he has just done. Shit. Okay, he spotted it, so he's bringing all his units over here, which is good. Got the engineer, this is good. Okay, this is still redeemable for PaRappa. Sold his MCV, that's an interesting choice. Not quite sure why. Felt under pressure to do that. I don't think he lost the harvest part of this cap. You're gonna see 2nd racks coming down here from ENEVION. He's still building a load of units down here as well. Guess he wants to set these as primary so they actually build up here. PaRappa still focused on getting mass recon bikes as well. Flamers want to switch this up, cancel the bikes, get some minigunners in. Although there is a huge wave of tanks coming in. It looks like ENEVION's going on the full push here. This is just so much for PaRappa to have to deal with in his base that this force is just going to come in unannounced and do some serious damage. losing the ref here. Once he loses this strip, it's gonna be game over. Ooh, Flamer's doing a great job against the grounds. But PaRappa's already so behind here when ENEVION space is practically untouched. There's so many bikes here, they won't be able to deal with the grounds. It's all gonna be on these Flamers, which are all clumped together. Gonna lose the strip. Still has it. Gonna lose this ref though. And with that, it's gonna reduce him to just mining on the right hand side of the map. But ENEVION's low on units, and PaRappa sold his airstrip. Don't know why he would have done that. Doesn't necessarily help him much, it just prevents him from being able to build vehicles. I think if he kept that and was able to keep spamming out a few more buggies and flamers, he would have been in a much better position. But at this rate, these infantry are going to be able to just destroy this. This is the last production building PaRappa has, so with that, it's going to be GG. I think it was an interesting game. I think ENEVION's build was okay. I think PaRappa's was better. I think the thing that was really the big catch was the fact that ENEVION could hide his little engineer behind the rocks here, totally unnoticed, and just striked at the right time here, which then was enough for PaRappa to be focused on this, while ENEVION got the Raxes out here and took over the rest of the game. But yeah, GG's. Interesting to see those two players going at it.
Terminated.